morning.
Good morning.
Great morning.
Great morning.
Oh, y'all gotta, you gotta be a little bit more enthusiastic than that. Great morning.
Great morning.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm in a room with 350 women. Do you understand how amazing that is? Do you understand how amazing you are? Do you understand the gift and the blessing of being a woman? I'm an interactive, engaging type of speaker, right? So I grew up in a Baptist church, so if you want to say, you can say, All right. So dictionary.com's word of the year for this year, do you know what it was? What it is? No? She's shaking her head no? Take a guess.
Woman.
Woman. Say it louder.
Woman.
Say it again.
Woman.
Yes. It just feels good when you say it, right? Something to be proud of. Now, here's the reason why it was 2023's word of the year. People searched it a lot last year. A lot. For many reasons. But one of the biggest questions that came up is, well, what is a woman? And so dictionary.com says that their decision, in addition to all of the times it was searched, was that it was this idea of the fact that the word reflected how the intersection of gender, identity, and language dominates our current cultural conversations and climate. Think about it. In this room, again, we have about 300 women. But think about the intersections that exist in this room. Not only are we women, we are maybe mothers, sisters, friends, teammates, leaders, black, white, Asian. Think about the depth of what it means and the power of what it means to be a woman in 2023. When I say the word woman, here are some of the thoughts that come to mind for me. We are givers of life. And when I say givers of life, I'm not just thinking and speaking in the biological sense. Yes, some of us are. But think about the things that you do on a daily basis in which you breathe life into people, into things, into processes, into relationships, friendships, marriages, divorces. How often do you give yourself credit for the life that you breathe into every single day? And how often, when we are breathing into others, are we depleting ourselves? I think of the word overcomers. I think of survivors. I think of tenacity. As my auntie would say, I would think vicious, live, powerful, amazing, beautiful, strong. Janice, what's a word? Do you think of the word woman? Do you think of phenomenal, phenomenal woman, phenomenally, phenomenal woman? Tamara, what's a word? Busy. Busy. Who all can agree? Too damn busy. How many of you all took time off today from work to be here? All of us. Kudos to you. Because as Tamara said, this is an investment in you. How many of you are here because your cup is near empty? You can raise your hands. Only a few? Oh, we got full. Oh, this is great. This is great that we have full cups in here. Because what that means is that hopefully you have some overflow. And what are we able to do with overflow? Fill somebody else's cup. So if you are near empty, raise your hand. Okay. If you are full, raise your hand. If you have overflow, raise your hand. All right, I hope y'all all are looking around so we can make some connections up in here and pour into each other. Because that is what today is about. That is what life is about as a woman. We do not pour from empty cups because we don't have it. We build up for overflow and we give from our overflow. It is okay to say no. So I'm going to give you a couple of things for you to take on your journey. You can think about it today, or as Tamara said, don't just leave it in today. Take it into tomorrow and the rest of your journey. Number one, set clear, specific boundaries. People will only treat you how you allow them to treat you. So put some respect on your name and set boundaries. Clear the negative chatter from your mind. How many of us have those thoughts when we're right on the edge of greatness and the thought comes in and it says, no, maybe you shouldn't do that. No, you're not prepared. Oh, I saw what the job qualification said and you're missing a couple of those things. I don't think you should apply. You don't have enough experience. You have too much experience. You're too young. You're too old. All of the negative thoughts. Clear it out of your mind. Lean into the lessons. I always turn my losses into lessons, my blessings into lessons. Turn them into lessons, because here's the reality. They're happening all the time around you. Nothing happens by chance. Everything you engage with is here to teach you something. Now the question is, are you going to pick it up, take it, learn the lesson, and move forward? And the last thing, give yourself grace. Be kind. Be kind. Be kind to yourself. You only got one you and one life. And you can't spend it beating yourself up, being too hard on yourself, and letting others put their expectations of you on you. What are your expectations of yourself? And even by chance, if you don't live up to the expectations that you have on yourself, give yourself grace. We are women. We are beautiful. We are amazing. We are what many desire to be. We have the power of life and death in our tongue.
Right.
So, questions for you is, what will you do with this time? You are living your life, and the reality is that there is more life in you yet to make your mark, to choose your path, regardless of your past. Every decision, every choice, every win, every loss, mistake are lessons. Like I said, they are lessons that have led you right here, right now. This moment in time, you are meant to be exactly where you are, doing what you're doing. So, the other thing that I saw on dictionary.com is the reality is this. See, when they defined woman, they said it is an adult female person. Sounds so simple. But here's what's real. I gave you some insights into when I hear the word woman, what I think and what I feel. And the reality of it is that dictionary.com does not have the last word of what defines a woman. See, the word belongs to each and every one of us to define it. So how will you, beautiful, lovely, phenomenal women, define woman?